Welcome everybody. Today we will talk about the development of social skills, and first we want to tell you from what field of experience we are from. My name is Anne-Cristine Wemekamp. I'm a music professor at the Royal Conservatoire of The Hague, and I'm a Kodai teacher. And I also am a singer, and I sing together with Marolein in the female a cappella group Wishful Me.
Hello, I am Marolein Verburg. I am a child psychologist, and I'm a singer and a music teacher, and I'm more and more combining these fields, and also in this lecture we will talk about the combination between the different regions that we come from.
So together we work on a music program called Wishful Me, and it is based on our group Wishful Singing. Just wait, come in. I will just say very shortly. So I will just put it there. Yes. So as I said, me and Marolein, we are working on a program called Wishful Me, and we are developing a multi-annual curriculum based on the Kodai approach, and we use Dutch singing songs and singing games. And me as a music teacher, I know these games will help me to develop musical skills with children. I will first rhythmic skills, music, melody, form, all these things are in singing games, but as Marolein will show you, these songs and games can also be very beneficial for the development of social skills.
Yes, and I will shortly talk about what social skills are, about what difficulties can arise in social skills with children, how children learn social skills and how we can help them to improve these skills, and what an important role music, games and activities can have in the development of these skills. And as you can see, sometimes there's a singing game, so we will also invite you to join us in interactive part of this lecture, so you can experience yourself what these games can do. Social skills are all the behaviors that we use in order to communicate effectively with other people. If you have a lack of social skills, this can lead to a broad variety of problems later in your life, and on a wide range of different parts. For example, problems with peers, but also problems with concentration, with emotion regulation. So social skills are seen as one of the most important developmental tasks for a child. People that successfully master social skills, they know how to effectively interact with other people. They know that when you talk to somebody, you look them in the eyes, you smile or you nod, you have knowledge about cultural conventions. You allow other people to talk without interrupting them, and many other skills. I mean, it's just a small list, but social skills are just a super wide variety of different skills. And we will already invite you to join us in a singing game.
Yes. So please stand up. Can you see me from the back, or should I stand here? So please copy my movement. Keep on going. Hello, good morning, my dear friends. Hello, good morning, let's shake hands. Hello, good morning, my dear friends. Hello, good morning, let's shake hands. Hello, good morning, my dear friends. Hello, good morning, let's shake hands. let's find somebody to shake hands with. Did you find yourself a partner? Sing with me. Hello, good morning, my dear friends. Hello, good morning, let's shake hands. Hello, good morning, my dear friends. Hello, good morning. Let's shake hands. Find yourself another partner. Sing once more. Hello, good morning, my dear friends. Hello, good morning, let's shake and stop. Thank you. So this song we can do in the inner and outer circle, but for the time being we'll just do it like this. You can sing this in a beautiful canon, but now let's talk about what social skills did we just practice. Sit. And we can, if you have any idea, what social skills did you just adapt? Exactly, looking at each other's eyes, touching somebody else. Yes? Smiling, very good. More things?
The first stage of business networking.
Yes! Very good. What else? Concentration. Mm-hmm. Yes. And do you consider that a social skill?
To be able to be concentrated, yes.
Okay, perfect. More ideas?
Coordination with movement.
Yes, coordination. Listening, yes, very beautiful one. So,
sense of respect when you meet a new person.
yes, beautiful. So you see that already now, just one simple game, there are already 6 or 7 elements that you name, and of course you can think of many more. So it's very nice to realize that in a simple game like this, there are already so many social skills that you are actually practicing. Now, as we have seen, you are all very socially skilled people, because yes, you did this game, you were all smiling, you were all finding a partner. As you might know, because I think many of you work with groups of children, in groups of children there are always children that have difficulties with social skills. For some it's a very easy and natural process to learn them, they get along with their peers well, but there are also children that have more difficulties with this. And we can broadly divide them in 2 groups on a spectrum. On one side of the spectrum there's the inhibited child. It's the shy child, the child that stands aside, doesn't dare to really use a voice with a bit of volume. And these children are also at risk of being bullied because they don't really stand up for themselves. And on the other hand, the other side of the spectrum, there are the disinhibited children, and these children are the aggressive, explosive children that don't have good inhibition, so they follow their impulses. And I think you might agree with me that in a class, the last group is actually the one that bothers the teacher most. But actually, it's a spectrum, and you find children anywhere on this spectrum. And since the development of social skills is such an important task in childhood, these children that are at risk of developing less social skills, we need to help them developing these skills. And to be able to help them, we need to know how and where do children learn social skills. The basis, the foundation of social skills is provided at home, at the parents, family, at the house where the child grows up. But social skills are something that you learn in the interaction with other people, with peers or with teachers. So once a child gets to kindergarten or to school, that is really the floor where he should learn these social skills. And for that, as a teacher, we have a very important role to make sure that every child tries to develop, and we stimulate them to develop healthy social skills. This learning social skills is not something that you teach them by saying, this is how you are
a socially skilled person. Just do it. It's something that you learn unconsciously by doing it in the interaction with other children or with teachers or with other people around you. And as Joxy says about music, you cannot teach a concept, you can only teach skills. That's the same with social skills. You have to learn them by experiencing it. And Bandura, a very well-known, recognized psychologist, has stated in his social learning theory that people learn in the interaction with other people. And there are a few important concepts in his learning theory. Those are modeling, imitation, and reinforcement. And we all use all of those also in the wishful singing music education method. Modeling means that you as a teacher or a child that already has skills, you show the desired behavior by doing it yourself or by asking a child to do something and you know that this child is very well at this task or shows an appropriate social skill, and you make them a role model. The next step is imitation. A child that has less skills can imitate the desired behavior. And then an important step is reinforcement. If you want a specific behavior to appear more often, you should reinforce this behavior by giving positive feedback to this desired behavior, and it will appear more often. And because the learning of social skills is unconscious, play is a beautiful setting to learn these skills. Play provides a lot of possibilities for children to learn social skills, and they are not aware that they are learning something. So it's not that they are sitting in the classroom and being bored and it doesn't inspire them. But during play, they have fun and they learn, for example, to have peaceful interactions with each other. They learn to verbally express their demands. They learn to listen to another child's point of view. If they don't agree on something, they learn to find a peaceful solution. So play is a very beautiful setting. And in this unconscious learning, children learn to internalize social values that they see in the group and that they experience in this positive setting. And what better play setting is there than musical play? Because music is by its very nature a social art. As we all know, music really can give you a sense of community. It draws the more withdrawn people into the group and invites them to participate. It stimulates sharing. And what I find very beautiful about music and making music in a group is that there's always a balance between your own wishes and your own goals and the goals of the group. And there, to find the perfect balance where the group benefits of everything that every individual puts in, that's the basic of cooperation. And I think that's a very beautiful thing in making music together. We already saw that there were two groups that have more difficulties with social skills. And here I have some skills that could help these children to feel better and more socially competent. For the inhibited children, those were the shy children, they need to learn to stand up for themselves, to take initiative, to adapt their speech volume, to stand straight, and you can think of more skills that these children should learn. And the disinhibited children, the more explosive children, they should learn taking turns. They should learn to inhibit their impulses. Many of them should also get more skills in the field of emotion regulation, because some of them get very violent easily or aggressive or very disappointed. And empathy is also an important one, that you learn what the other child is thinking or needs from you, and that you can feel that. And we will now do another singing game.
Yes. So for this game, we will need to make a circle, so please come and join us in the circle.
Stand next to you.
No, nice.
You can be like the tallest person and I'll be the shortest.
And for this game, we need to be sitting on the ground. And So I've brought with me my dog. This is a tuning fork, just to get the names right. And we have an orange. Very well. So the next game we'll do, we will pass the objects, and we will pass it as long as you hear the sound. I now have my shake egg with me, but I also have some chimes you can make music with. Anything will work. But for now, when the sound stops, the object stops. And then I will ask, let's say it stops with Marolein, who has the orange?
I have the orange.
And let's say the dog will stop at Ewan. I will ask, who's got the dog?
I got the dog.
Let's say the tuning fork stops with Paul. I will ask, who's got the tuning fork? Oh, he's got very well good ears, very well done. So also listen to how I ask it very well. So let's pass the objects. Give me one, and I will. Who's got the dog? Who's got the tuning fork? Who's got the orange? I've got the orange. Who's got the orange?
I've got the orange.
Who's got the tuning fork?
I've got the tuning fork.
Who's got the dog? Very well. Who's got the dog?
I've got the dog.
Who's got the orange? Very well done. So we can do this on and on. But for now, you understand the game. I think you've got see how the game works. For me, as a music teacher, I use this for rhythm, for using the development of hearing, knowing that we have a speaking voice, a whisper voice, and a singing voice. But when I do this game, I have problems. Two things. We have the disinhibited children who don't pass on. So they ruin the game, but the thing is, it's a game, and everybody wants to play. And this will solve itself. So the first time I play this game, they don't know how it goes, and they think, oh, I want to have the turn, and they keep it. But when I play this more often, it will go smoothly. And the second thing I like so much is when I played this game first, and I asked, who's got the tuning fork? They said, I, or they were just playing. And this is the inhibited child, but as soon as you put the rhythm in it and the physical activity, everybody dares to do this. And I have children who are very shy or are not daring to sing, and they are able to sing, and they sing in tune, and it's all of these easy but very, very beautiful games, which are this one I learned from Lucinda. I don't know if she's here. This is one of the Kodai games I learned from her. So do we have time for another game?
Ask if and also for you, if there were here also specific skills that you saw that you used in this game. What have you done? What have you noticed? Turn taking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like Anne-Cristine said, the confidence to just say something,
Yes.
do something.
Yes, speaking maybe in different volumes.
Well, you're introducing singing very subtly. They probably think they're speaking in pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Recognition of rhythm without the text.
Oh, yeah.
If they held on it first, then they were sharing.
Exactly.
Sharing, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So I think we have time for another
Yeah, so let's play another game. Come and join us if you like. Come and stand. Ja, prima. Ja.
Thank you.
So, please repeat after me. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, acha, bacha, boo.
Acha, bacha, kukaracha, acha, bacha, boo.
Acha, bacha, kukaracha, out go you.
Acha, bacha, kukaracha, out go you.
Acha, bacha, kukaracha, acha, bacha, boo. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, out go you.
Acha, bacha, kukaracha, acha, bacha, boo. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, out go you.
Again. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, acha, bacha, boo. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, out go you. Well, which word did I throw it? Once more, and then on boo we change places. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, acha, bacha, boo. Change places. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, out go you. And then the next time you throw it, it's on you. Once more. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, acha, bacha, boo. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, out go you. So here, let's make the circle a bit smaller. Because out goes you, and then on you, if you throw the ball, you run as quick as you can around the circle, and the person in the middle will chase you, and if she can catch you before, she's won, but if you're back on your own place, you've won.
Okay. Let's make the circle smaller.
So, do it again. So on which words do we throw it? Acha, bacha, kukaracha, acha, bacha, boo. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, out go you. Here you go. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, acha, bacha, boo. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, out go you. Catch her! Run, run, run! Woo!
Oh, good speed.
Very well. Well done. You go in the middle.
Okay.
So let's make it more difficult. Let's throw the ball on every word. So it will be, throw it at me. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, acha, bacha, boo. Change places. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, out go you. Last time. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, acha, bacha, boo. Change places. Acha, bacha, kukaracha, out go you. And so on. So, thank you. So, let's talk about social skills.
What did you notice?
Which?
You got hit hard. Yes, true.
How to deal with threatening situations.
Now, which social skills did you just use in this game? And you can also help us by finding an answer. Maybe you can sit. Sorry? Initiative? Yes? Yes?
Just the element of play, having fun,
Yes?
making things up as you go along and exploring the limits of the game.
Yes?
It's okay to win or lose.
Yes?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Speaking together.
Sorry?
Speaking together.
Yes?
Yeah.
Also a good one. Articulation and
Can you imagine what problems I would have in my... I'm also a primary school teacher, and I teach in a suburb in The Hague, which has many people who have a very low income. And when I see my kindergarten children at 4, I have several that don't understand what I say because they don't speak the language. So when I play this game for the first time, it would go like a boy throwing without her noticing, so that would be a problem. And another thing that would happen was just the child not ready. Is it not complicated? Or they are... I really see that they are sort of don't dare to do and be in the game and yeah.
So
being
this
shy.
Yeah, so this game has a challenge for both the disinhibited and the inhibited child. And as you said, because it's a game and they all want to play the game and they all want it to work, in the end, they all participate and they do it right and they do it controlled and they all enjoy and engage.
The first time I learned this song, it was like you in a situation with other adults and you think, oh nice, I'll do this game, and then I have these children and I have these rough boys who start throwing like wild and I thought, oh, how is this going to work? But then if you repeat it, it is really, with all these games, if you repeat it, the social skills will develop. Yeah.
Because they get to the chasing bit at the end, does that mean actually they want to get there, so they actually behave well?
Yes.
So the actual fun bit is running around, so they're quite well behaved when they throw.
Maybe you can take a seat and we can have a small round of questions if you have any. As we have already noticed, there are many social skills to be learned from musical activities. Research in Hong Kong kindergartens has shown that many of these positive effects come from musical activities. You can read them, I think. Is it big enough?
Yes.
I think it's particularly important, as you were saying, with the language skills, because very often young children, whether it's a question of immigrants in a country or people from their own country who haven't been taught to speak by their parents, because
Yes.
quite a lot. So the lack of use of too many words is really good.
Yes. If you want to learn something from musical activities, anything that you want to learn, the setting should be fun and interactive. And I think that's very beautiful that that you can really see it also, that children really, hoe zeg je dat? Ze gaan aan. They wake up, and also what you said.
You see in the eyes.
Yes.
There's a light.
And with social skills, just as with many other skills, it's important to practice, practice, practice. It's not something that one day you can do it and you have it. You have to keep practicing it.
So if you know the Kodai approach, prepare, present, practice, or if you're a musician, you know how important practice is. And from what I've learned from Marolein is that these social skill behaviors also need so much repetition. And in our Wishful Music Education program, we have so many Dutch songs and singing games, because we believe this using songs and singing games is the most beautiful way to develop musical skills and social skills. Thank you very much.
Do you have any questions about it?
I just have a recommendation that all people who are sitting here will one day check out your beautiful recordings, visual singing.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and have a nice few days here.